Welcome to today's Explainer, where we're unpacking the defining events of August 12th, 2026. This is the exact day highly capable AI officially moves out of the distant cloud and right into your pocket, all while colliding head-on with strict news state laws. We're witnessing this massive push in hardware innovation intersecting directly with a heavy pull from regulators. And honestly, it's a fascinating dynamic to watch unfold.
Here's our roadmap for today. We'll start with the AI tipping point, look inside the Tensor G6, explore applying Gemini Intelligence, break down the hardware sizes and pricing, review the new AI healthcare laws going live, and wrap things up with the Vanguard verdict. Let's jump right in.
Section 1. The AI tipping point.
So at their 6 p.m. Eastern event today, Google literally framed this as the dawn of the Gemini Intelligence era. For the past few years, you know how the biggest AI models required these massive warehouse-sized servers just to process your basic requests? Well, today, they're flipping the script. By positioning local processing as their ultimate competitive advantage, they're making on-device reasoning and privacy by default the new standard. That means all the heavy lifting happens right in your hand, keeping your data local and the response times practically instant.
Moving to Section 2, inside the Tensor G6.
The crucial number you need to know here is 2 nanometers. The new Tensor G6 uses the TSMC N2 process, making it the very first smartphone processor to hit this incredibly small 2-nanometer measurement. To put that into perspective, they are packing exponentially more power into an exponentially smaller physical space, which is going to be absolutely crucial to keep pace with Apple's upcoming A20 chip.
In this architectural leap is exactly how that 2-nanometer scale is even possible. We are officially shifting from FinFET to gate-all-around, or GAA, transistors. With the older FinFET architecture, the gate surrounded the conducting channel on 3 sides. But by moving to GAA, the gate now hugs the channel on all 4 sides. This gives vastly superior control over the electrical current, it reduces leakage, and it delivers literally desktop-class performance right inside a phone.
That 4-sided transistor architecture pays off immediately in your everyday use. The Tensor G6 yields a massive 15 to 20% energy efficiency gain over the previous generation's Tensor G5. This vastly improves sustained thermal behavior. So, when your phone is churning through those intense local AI tasks, it's not going to overheat or drain your battery nearly as fast as the older models.
Let's move to Section 3, applying Gemini Intelligence.
Let's actually walk through some detailed instructions for how this multi-step AI application works in practice. Think of this as the new workflow for your device. Step 1. You point your Pixel 11 camera at something, let's say a flyer for an upcoming concert, to capture the visual context. Step 2. That visual data is instantly processed via local inference. It gets routed directly to the new dedicated Santa Fe TPU, which is a chip explicitly designed just for local AI, completely skipping the cloud. Then, Step 3. Gemini uses that local reasoning to execute hands-free productivity. It seamlessly pulls the date, time, and location from the flyer and directly updates your calendar or maps. It's a completely frictionless set of instructions executed entirely within the physical measurements of your device.
And the scale of this is just remarkable. This real-time, on-device reasoning works across more than 45 supported languages out of the box. Because it relies entirely on that ultra-efficient local processing, you get this incredibly fluid, real-time interaction mode, and you don't even need a constant high-bandwidth cloud connection to make it work.
All right, Section 4, hardware sizes and pricing. Based on the unconfirmed pre-announcement leaks we're seeing, here is what that 2-nanometer tech is likely going to cost you. The standard Pixel 11 is expected to start right around $899, stepping up to $1,099 for the Pro, $1,299 for the Pro XL, and maxing out at a pretty hefty $1,899 for the Pixel 11 Pro Fold.
The ecosystem is also expanding today, and we now have the exact physical measurements for the new accessories too. We're looking at the Pixel Watch 5 retaining its circular design, launching in exactly 41mm and 45mm sizes. Alongside it is the highly anticipated Pixel Tag Tracker that's model GA125006, sporting a fog light color and ultra-wideband tech integrated directly into their new Find Hub network.
Oh, and as a quick, kind of surprising design fact for those of you who love the physical aesthetics of your tech, the Pixel 11 is going to feature Pixel Glow. This is a new RGB notification light ring built directly around the camera bar. It is honestly the first major new visual signature from Google in years, adding this highly visible, customizable alert system right on the back of the phone.
Now, Section 5, AI Healthcare Laws Live.
So, while Silicon Valley is pushing the hardware accelerator today, state governments are aggressively pulling the reins. Looking at this timeline, just 10 days ago on August 2nd, the compliance deadline for California's SB 942 passed, and today, August 12th, Colorado's HB 261195 goes into full effect, right alongside some ongoing enforcement audits across California.
Let's look objectively at what these laws actually mandate. This specific Colorado legislation, live as of today, creates a very firm sector-specific boundary. The law explicitly restricts AI from conducting therapeutic communication unless there is a live provider physically present during the session. Furthermore, it strictly restricts payer reimbursement for AI-delivered psychotherapy. It's a clear line in the sand. No matter how intelligent the local device gets, AI mental health tools can only operate under direct, real-time clinician supervision.
Meanwhile, California's AI Transparency Act takes a much broader approach. It ensures that massive generative AI systems, specifically those with more than 1 million monthly users, which absolutely includes the tech launching today, must provide tools so users can easily determine whether content is AI-generated. It is a major, systemic push for mandatory transparency at scale.
And finally, Section 6, the AI Vanguard verdict.
So here we are. We have Google bringing localized 2-nanometer hardware with real-time AI processing straight to the consumer, and at the exact same moment, states like Colorado and California are writing the legal rulebooks on what those tools can actually do. This leaves us with a pretty provocative question. As highly capable AI moves permanently from the cloud to our pockets, will a patchwork of state-by-state regulation actually be able to keep up with the breakneck speed of 2-nanometer hardware innovation? It's a fascinating balance of power between tech giants pushing boundaries and regulators trying to build guardrails.
And that wraps up our look at today's major shifts. Subscribe to AI Vanguard AI to stay at the cutting edge of industrial AI. If you found this synthesis valuable, please like, comment, and share. It really makes a difference. Keep learning, keep questioning, and I'll see you in the next explainer.